I'm looking at a gold seasonality chart. And the way a seasonality chart works is you fix New Year's Day at 100 for each year over a period of time. So this chart measures the 30 years between 1986 and 2016. Obviously, there were extreme years in there. It doesn't include the Hunt brothers, and it obviously doesn't include COVID-19. So I think this chart should be relatively free of too many outliers. But it does include the dot-com bust and the housing bust. I'll let you figure out what to do about those extreme values. But you can see that there's a sideways market on average each year in between February and September, although it does kind of dip in the middle of June, right about the time that I'm recording this. So if you're bullish on gold in the long term, this is a low point to buy in. I'm not terribly bullish on gold compared to some of the other metals, which I'll get to in a second. But that's gold. Palladium, which is, in my opinion, still very overvalued, tends to do best in January and February. But I bet a lot of that is because of the outlier of 2001, when the Ford Motor Company was trying to corner the market in palladium. Whatever the case is, I'm recording this in the middle of June. This is what we're looking at over the next few months, and it's probably already overvalued anyway. I would recommend getting out of palladium and into another metal that I like, which is platinum. So platinum, as you can see, rises an average of 6.5% a year, or at least it did, in between, what years was this? Period was 1974 to 2007, which is good because we got rid of the housing bubble anomaly. We included the Hunt brothers, but platinum really didn't participate all that much in the Hunt brothers saga. But what I really like is that over the next few weeks, I want a dollar cost average over this next 3 weeks. Split it into three, because in between the middle of June up until roughly the 4th of July, you can see there's a little bit of a lull, and then it climbs 3% in the space of 2 months, right? So in theory, if you can time this properly, I'm going to write some computer programs to see if I can refine this even more with some machine learning. Let's look at silver first. Silver does best between January and April for some reason. This is 1986, good, because this does not include the Hunt brothers saga. That's really going to throw this off until 2016. So in theory, if you hold silver from January until April, and you hold platinum in between late June, early July until early September, I wonder how 9/11 plays into that. Does it include? Yeah, it does include 9/11. I'll have to see how that affects the outlier date of the data. And then palladium. Let's see, we said January through April for silver. Looks like it's not good for palladium either, in between that silver and platinum. How about gold? Yeah, well, no. We're talking about April and May and June. So how about copper? So May and June are terrible for all the metals, which kind of makes sense because I'm really looking into buying at the moment. So January through April, you hold silver, and then you get out of the metals for May and June, and then at the end of June, you buy platinum, and you hold it until September. Do you do better with gold for the rest of the year? Yeah, and then you trade it for gold for the rest of the year. You could, in theory, make, was it 3% plus 3 plus 3 plus another 7. So you make 13% a year making 3 trades.